100 meters below the surface of the oceans, the sun's rays penetrate the crystal clear waters, giving birth to one of the most complex and unique ecosystems on Earth, the rainforests of the ocean. Coral reefs are a product of over 500 million years of evolution. They are found mainly in the tropical region of the Earth. Corals are animals, simple bottom-dwelling animals. The fundamental unit of the coral is a polyp. A living creature, polyps build tiny hollow limestone structures around themselves for protection. Millions of these coral polyps together make a single reef. Competing for light and food, corals grow over each other and form huge reefs. These are the largest living structures on Earth, visible even from outer space. With the changing phases of the moon, a rare spectacle takes place under the surface of the oceans. In one of nature's most magical and rarest of moments, birth of the corals. Most of the corals spawn simultaneously. Millions of small microscopic eggs leave the coral polyps. The sea turns into a cauldron of soup. Of the millions of eggs released from this spawning, only a few, the more resilient and stronger, will survive. The rest in this cycle of life will serve as the food for other creatures of sea. From delicate leaf-like corals to massive forms. Corals form large colonies comprising a wide variety. Over 1,000 species of corals grow on the seabed. Polyps of the soft corals are feathery and are connected by a fleshy tissue. They use their stinging cells to capture food. Hard corals are immobile and rigid and depend upon sun's energy for food. These reefs are natural protectors of the coastlines. Reefs grow close enough to the surface to act as buffer against storm surges and high waves. The largest coral reef in the world, the Great Barrier Reef, stretches for 2,862 kilometers along Australia's eastern coastline. The richest coral reef regions in India are the Lakshadweep and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Almost 25% of the world's fish supply comes from the coral reefs. Today, reefs all over the world are critically endangered and slowly dying. Over 80% of the world's reefs have been destroyed. Pollution is choking the reefs. Weather patterns are changing all over the world. Climate change is warming the oceans. Ocean temperature has increased by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius over the years. This makes the corals lose their colorful algae and bleach as a reaction to sharp changes in salinity, temperature, and heavy ultraviolet radiations. Every day, millions of gallons of effluents by industries all over the world is being dumped directly into the sea. This has reduced the oxygen levels of the ocean, wiping out marine life and damaging miles of corals, reducing the ocean's capacity as a carbon absorber. finally resulting in excessive amounts of greenhouse gases. We have to understand that all life forms are bound together in a fragile web of interdependence. Any damage to the corals could jeopardize all life on Earth, including that of man. Our future is in our own hands.